Hello, my name's Graham Hoadly. Some years ago I came across a unique piece of silent film which was made in 1935 and shot in the streets around Whitehorse Street in Stepney. It was made by a cinema proprietor called Henry Solomon, who went under the name of Ben Hur. He made it to celebrate King George V's Silver Jubilee in 1935 and of course to promote his cinema. It must have really boosted his business, as all the locals and the kids would have popped into the cinema to see if they had made it onto the silver screen. Ben Hur's was very popular with all the kids in the area, and my dad used to go and told me stories of him going to see with his friend Sammy Lack from Market Street. He used to go and see Laurel and Hardy, and they were very disappointed if it was a love film. My family were bakers. My dad, Bob, my grandfather, Jack, and my great-grandfather, Fred Hoadly. Grandpa Jack worked for his father in Plumstead in the 1890s and later on in Peckham. And after he married my grandma, Jessie, in 1906, he moved to the East End of London, where he managed as a journeyman baker, bakers' shops, first of all in Old Bethnal Green Road, next in Salmon Lane, and then by 1920 he'd bought his own business at 147 Whitehorse Street, as it was then called. Now it's Whitehorse Road. The name was changed in the mid-1930s. Later on in the 1930s he took on another shop at 156 Whitehorse Street. My dad was born in 147 Whitehorse Street, and later on he and my Uncle Jack, Dad's brother, worked for their father in both shops. And in 1940, 147 Whitehorse Street was destroyed by a bomb in the Blitz, as was all the buildings around it and the whole block between Durham Row and Ben Jonson Road. Family carried on their business at 156 Whitehorse Street after the war. And later on, they took on a shop at 38 Ben Jonson Road, which is probably the shop most people remember nowadays. And they also had a smaller satellite shop in Bow Common Lane. Only the Ben Jonson shop remains now, or the others have been either demolished in the 60s or, of course, bombed in the war. And Ben Jonson Road is now a chicken shop, I think. But Dad and Uncle Jack continued to run it until they both retired in 1985. In the following film, I went back to Stepney with my little camera and decided to follow the journey that old Henry Solomon's cameraman took on his horse and cart back in 1935 to show how things had changed considerably in the 90 years between 1935 and 2024. We see how bustling with life the area was back in the 1930s, with all the market stalls, the shops, the pubs and the little cinema. And we see how the Blitz destroyed so much of that small area after 1940 and the devastation that was caused. And finally we see the area as it is now in 2024, when hardly any of the buildings that we see in the film that Ben Hur made survive. I'm afraid the film's a little bit amateurish, but hope you forgive that. I just thought it'd be interesting to record how the area had changed in the 90 years between 1935 and 2024. I dedicate this to Henry Solomon, Ben Hur, his family and descendants who made it possible by publishing the wonderful film that was made back in 1935. And of course, to my own family. Hoadly's bakeries were very much an institution in Whitehorse Road for over 65 years. Enjoy.
If I had a talking picture of you, I would run it every time I felt blue. I would sit there in the gloom of my lonely little room and applaud each time you whispered, I love you, on the screen the moment you came in view. We would talk the whole thing over, we two. I would give 10 shows a day and a midnight matinee if I had a talking picture of you.
wandering along. What do you say we wander along?
Wandering along with you beside me. Wandering along with love to guide me. Sharing every moment with the flowers and trees. Telling all our secrets to the birds and bees and the whispering breeze.
In a wonderland that we are sharing, wandering along with no one caring. Every little minute with a million happy moments in it, wandering along with someone just like you. Wandering along with you beside me. Wandering along with love to guide
telling our
me.
secrets to the whispering breeze.
Sharing every moment with the flowers and trees. Telling all our secrets to the birds and bees and the whispering breeze. In a wonderland that we are sharing.
Every moment
Wandering along with no one caring. Every little minute with a million happy moments in it, wandering along with someone just like you. In a wonderland that we are sharing.
every moment
wandering along with no one caring. Every little minute with a million happy moments in it, wandering along with someone just like you.
Hello, Chez.
Hello, Bud. What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with me? They've closed the arches up. We can't sleep there anymore.
Sleep?
Where are we going to sleep tonight?
Well, why not Hyde Park?
Can't go in there. All the decorations for the Jubilee.
Well, what's going to happen?
Lord knows.
Underneath the arches, that's where we used to stay.
But they shifted us one day and sent us on our way.
Now we're traveling onward, way up to the west.
What's become of our home, our haven of rest?
They're building flats where the arches used to be. There's somebody eating where we used to be sleeping. They're paying rents where we once lived rent-free. And there's no one to say, here's the dawn of another day. Side by side, we looked with pride at our old abode. Now we wonder if we have to take that open road. We're walking round now, as sad as can be. They're building flats where the arches used to be.
Side by side, we look with pride at our old abode. Now we wonder if we have to take that open road. We're walking round now, as sad as can be. They're building flats where the arches used to be.
What a night! We've just been to a ding-dong down dear old Brixton Way. Oh, Mother Brown, the pearly queen's 100 years today. Oh, what a celebration! Oh, it's proper la-di-da. Until they rolled the carpet up and shouted, now they ma, woo! Knees up, Mother Brown, woo! Knees up, Mother Brown. Come along, dearie, let it go. E-I-I-I-O. It's your blooming birthday. Let's wake up all the town. So knees up, don't get the breeze up. Knees up, Mother Brown. Yeah, poor old Granny Weston. Yeah. She had a good blowout. Not half. She had 2 pints of winkles with some cockles and some stout. I might have indigestion, she murmured with a grunt. But lummy, up to now, it's all quiet on the Western Front. Knees up, Mother Brown. Oh, bother. Knees up, Mother Brown. There I go. Come along, dearie, let it go. E-I-I-I-O. It's your blooming birthday. Come on, wake up all the town. So knees up, don't get the breeze up. Knees up, Mother Brown. And when this war is over, oh, won't it be a lark? And what a treat when we can see each other in the dark. And won't we have a party when the sun shines after rain? We'll all troop round her Mother Brown and sing it once again. Oh, knees up, Mother Brown, boys, knees up, Mother Brown. Now come along, dearie, let it go. E-I-E-I-E-I-O. It's a lovely birthday, let's break up all the town. So knees up, don't bring the breeze up. Knees up, Mother Brown.
And now we're going to sing you a song called The Coronation Girls. We're going to take you back to 1910. None of you will be old enough to remember, but here we go. Now who we are and what we are, we guess you'd like to know. We were reigning beauties 25 years ago. In Coronation Year we captured high society, and now we've come to celebrate our silver jubilee. Oh, sir, didn't we make a stir? Didn't we give the boys a treat in Coronation Year? Different then was our evening dress. Our backs were covered up more or less, but the other way round was a big success in Coronation Year. We rode our cycles round the park and cantered in the row. At Covent Garden Opera we talked all through the show. We waited till the curtain rose, then floated in with pride, 'cause Tommy Beecham wasn't there to make us wait outside. Oh, sir, didn't we make a stir? Didn't we give the boys a treat in Coronation Year? For outdoor games we had no thoughts, and we never played on tennis courts, but we knew some damn good indoor sport in Coronation Year. Oh, sir, didn't we make a stir? Didn't we give the boys a treat in Coronation Year? With horseback riding I didn't agree. It gave me a headache, don't you see? Yes. Well, it had the reverse effect with me in Coronation Year. I were little rascals we were, you've no idea. All you girls are lucky 'cause your clothes are up to date. You get a lot more freedom where the air can circulate. We had to pull our stays in till our waists were 22. It made it hard for lots of things a girl would like to do. Oh, sir, sir, didn't we make a stir? Didn't we give the boys a treat in coronation year? Our figures were rather underdone, so we petted them here and there for fun. And our built-up areas took to the fun in coronation year. Oh, sir, farm down to stir. 1, 2, 3, 4 in coronation year. Our trousseaux weren't a bit like yours, and we never wore shorts out of doors. But you ought to have seen our bottom drawers in coronation year.
I hope you enjoyed that little trip down memory lane. I wonder what it'll be like in 90 years' time. Thanks for watching.
Dreaming, just idly dreaming, dreaming and scheming of what we might have been. Ba-bum-bum. Might have been a tailor, tinker, soldier, sailor, but we've only been a failure, not worth a bean. Ba-bum-bo, never moan a sorrow, we borrow for tomorrow. That's if tomorrow's borrow comes up to what we mean. Bo-bum-bo might have made a big name, but there's millions just the same who are dreaming of what they might have been. Bo-bo. Bo-body-do, beep-bo-do, bo-body-do, bo-bo, bo-bum-bo, bo-body-do. A big name, but there's millions just the same who are dreaming of what they